Hello again, my friends. You're back with the Toad, and I'm back on the hill again. Now then, I've been in my sick bed the last few days, and fortunately, I've succumbed to a bout of horrible depression again. The black dog has been nipping at my heels for a few weeks now, but it got hold of me pretty good, so I couldn't face anybody, so I just hid in my bed. This parcel came today, and my good lady girlfriend says, "Right, you get out of bed. You've had a parcel. Go downstairs, see what it is. Might make you feel better." Anyway, after a bit of grumbling on my part, I did manage to drag myself out of bed. I'm making this a longer story than it needs to be. And downstairs was a parcel, and once I opened it, this was what was inside, and it was sent to me by our good friend, Mr. Paddy Potato Peelers. Thank you very much, my friend. I really do appreciate being in this knife exchange group. I didn't realise I was. I've not been looking at anything on the internet too much the last say a week or so. I've not been feeling too good, and I found that when I'm in that sort of mood, it's best that I don't post anything anyway, because it's dark and miserable, and nobody wants to listen to that kind of crap. So anyway, thank you, my friend. Let's see, have a quick look at it now. What I'm going to do, I watched Paddy's video concerning this particular knife. I don't know what I can do more than what he actually said himself. So rather than just copy him, I'm just going to compare this particular knife to similar type jackknife type things that I have and generally carry. So that's it. One thing I did notice though, which started surprising me, and I was reading the little card that comes with it. There's a little section here that says, where are we? Oh, that's in German. That's not a really good one to read. There we go. Please do not cut any food that is hotter than 40 degrees Celsius with the carbon steel blade. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was an issue. I never did. I don't know. That's a new one on me, but obviously it is an issue. So don't do it. Remember that? Don't do it. Don't cut this. Don't cut your Sunday roast straight out the oven with this knife. It won't like it. So, enough of my waffling on. Let's have a look at it. So, obviously you get your bag. There's a little cleaning cloth. Got the otter eating a fish. The leather sleeve, I believe, doesn't come with a knife. It was added on to whoever originally owned the knife. I think that's how it works. Robert. Let's have a better look, see if we can see what that says. Robert Class, is it? Robert Class? I think that's what it says. We have 2 stalks. Right. This is a very on the spot video, by the way. You've probably realised it's not rehearsed, and I've not really decided what I'm going to be doing, but it will just be what it is. So anyway, this is it. I'll just put you to one side for now, because I'm going to be getting a few knives out and I want a bit of space. Right, okay, you can go over there, and you can go over there. So this is it. This is the Otter, and I don't know what the model number is. It is oak covers. Pretty much spot on. There's not anything I can see straight off the bat which strikes me as being not good, except, and this is really being a bit close to the thing, if there's actually there's a height difference there, as you can see. So these aren't exactly the same height, and I think looking at it, they're not the same width either. That one looks like it's a fraction wider than that one. But it's handmade, and if I was making it, it'd be a lot worse than that, believe me. So it's had a leather lanyard put on with a copper stopper. So of course it's a carbon steel blade. Feels really nice. It really does feel nice. It's a lot narrower, not smaller this way, but narrower this way than what I thought it was going to be when I've seen pictures. There we are. Give it a bit of a wipe. Looks pretty good down there. Lighting's poor today. Not got it set up very good at all. But yeah, you can see it's pretty good. So, rust fishy or something it says there. Solingberg or whatever it's called. That's where the German thing is. Otter. Yeah. There we are. So, is it a spear point or is it a drop point? That's the thing. I'm not really sure. I'd like to say it's a spear point, but I don't know. If you look at that back edge. Yeah. I do like this blade shape, really do. So we know it's carbon steel. So brass liners by the look of it, brass pins I would say. It's got a lanyard hole, which is I would also say is brass. I wouldn't think it's copper, I'd say it's brass. There we go, final stops there. So anywhere below that it's going to go snip. Oh no, still a light stick there. Look. Right. Stays open there. I doubt very much this is going to close on you. So it's got a fair bit here. There we go. There we go. It's not bad at all, not bad. Right, I'll leave you with the blade open and we'll just have a look of some similar. I'm saying jackknife because to me a jackknife is the knife that only has one blade coming out of one end. That is called a jackknife. I believe I call them jackknives, but as opposed to a penknife, which is different again. But yeah, jackknife. There we are. So put you there. Now, I don't have any other German knives that I'm aware of. I have a few English knives, a few American brands, Chinese. So I'm just going to stick some up there, what would be similar alternative, but nowhere near as expensive, because it's just quite expensive knife. I mean, it's handmade. Admittedly, it's handmade. And it's one of the things is, you know, what you get for your money. And if you want something that's mass-produced, and there's a million of them out there exactly the same, this isn't the knife for you. If you want something that's been handmade, shows it's been handmade, and as a personality and as a warmth, this is the knife for you. Right, I've waffled on for 10 minutes, not really saying anything at all. So I'm just going to show you some alternatives that I have in my knife collection that's similar-ish. Right, or nicotined up. Right. First off, the knife I always take out with me, as I've often said, lovely, lovely little knife. Why do I take this out with me? Because it has everything that I need. So, blade, nail file, oops, and a pair of scissors. We always need a pair of scissors, don't we? Scissors, and it's got tweezers and a toothpick. That doesn't really count because it's, if you like, it's a multi-tool. You couldn't do half the jobs that this knife is going to do with this, so no, that's not the one to have. So we'll put that just there. As much as it's a handy knife, but it's got a specific use. So what else have we got? So this one, which is sort of similar. So of course, this is the Boker. So what we're talking about, similar in the fact that it's similar sort of size. Now this does hold its edge very, very good. I've had to strop it, but that's all. But as far as your G10 as opposed to oak, which one? Which one's going to be around in 50 years' time that you're going to say, oh, that's my old knife? Again, no comparison there, is there? As much as that Boker is a spot-on knife. So here's this Gerber that I was mucking around with. I ranted on about the other day. It's less than £20 to buy. No locks. Again, G10. Lovely blade. Again, which one? So if you have this in your pocket, I think it's oversized anyway, but if you have this in your pocket and you got it out, people are going to go, ah, he's got a knife. You pull that out, then not. But as a daily user, I don't know. You can afford to break this one and not worry about it. That's the difference, I think. So put you just there. Now, here's a perfect example. This is an Arthur Wright. Sorry, it's a Taylor's Eyewitness. Barlowish. I've had a few of these and I've broken a few of them as well. These are very, very good knives, but they can break if you do get them. They're not complete weapons of mass destruction, but they're very strong. This compares to that, sort of. This is like its cheapy younger cousin. But again, that's not the same blade, obviously. That's a clip point. I've no idea what the wood is, but there you go. Forecasts. Right. Okay, this is the one from Twisted Assisted, the latest one they were doing. You know, as a parcel opener. Yeah, okay, you have that. Now, this again is legal, but again, it's one of the things. If you pull this out your skyrocket, people see it, they're going to run away scared because it looks aggressive. That doesn't look aggressive. This does look aggressive, and it's a very sharp knife. Totally UK legal, but it is an aggressive looking knife. So, no, that's not going to be it. And also, how many of these are going to be around in a few years' time? I don't know. Same thing, this is this little Civivi, which I won. Thank you very much, my friends. I've never won anything before this, but I won this. So, of course, what is it? Parcel opener, package opener. Kind of thing in an office, you can have this in your little fifth pocket. It's not going to scare anybody, but personality, warmth, does that compare to this one? Not a chance. So you can go over there. I'm getting there, don't worry. Right, this, just put this down here. This is one I've had for quite a while. Another Gerber. And it's a great little office knife, I think. I've not had to sharpen it since I've had it. It has been stropped, though. No, tell her, I did sharpen it once, and I remember. Yes, and you can actually see that there. On the days before I knew what I was doing. But this is a nice knife. Again, does it compare? Sort of. Right. Here we go, here's another thing. So of course this is a bokeh. Nice little knife. I think it's the same blade as this one. Similar sort of price range. Not got the same elegance as that, has it? But you just there. Here's a I forgot what it's called now. It's a QSP Hedgehog, that was it. Again, UK legal, I think. I've not measured it, but I think it's UK legal. Let's have a quick look at the length. Yeah, even counting the cutting is obviously way under, but even with the blade length, you'd be okay carrying this if you wanted to. Very, very sharp, good package knife. Again, unlikely to close on you, but there's as much of a pretty knife as it is it as handsome as that? I don't think so. So we're now going to have a look at some similar style knives that we could compare. So firstly, we've got this Joker. Nice little knife, nothing wrong with this. Good little finish. I don't know. I'm biased in saying I still think that's better. Do you go for Spanish knife or do you go for German knife? I don't know. But this is fine, nothing wrong with this. You can do quite a bit of work with that. Now we have got a Magnum. Very, very similar to this one. Again, are we looking like it's a new contender? It's not a bad looking knife. And it's got a lanyard hole. It's nowhere near as well finished as that one. Nowhere near. Yeah. Right. Now this one, for instance, I've had this good length of time. I bought this from Whitby. I think it was less than £15. I think it was like £12 when I got it. Excellent little knife. I keep telling myself to buy a more modern one, because I do these with wooden handles as well. But no, this is still okay, and this still is used to open and close boxes and the like. Feels really good, and this resin type stuff they've got in the sun looks absolutely beautiful. But yeah, definitely a bargain for the price, there's no doubt about that. Is it a pretty boy? Is it something you can turn around and say, oh, did my granddad had this? I don't think so. Right, here we are. These are the last of the couples that I've got. Okie dokie. Now we've got the unauthorized. This is bone, by the way. I could have put the wooden one on, but I didn't put my hand on it straight away. So this is a bone, and it's a Carter. I don't want to say it's bone, and it's a Damascus pattern. Still cheaper than this one. Funny enough, it's still cheaper. This is a nice pocket knife. Does the job. Got you just there. Okay, here's another one similar to that one. This is a Legules. Not finished off as nice as it could have been, but does it compare to that one? That's not bad, not bad. I don't know. I think this could definitely be one you could say, as with the Perkins, it could last on a bit of time, maybe. Right, I've got a couple left just to have a look. Right, that's it. Got the right ones in the right order. Okay, so this is a another Taylor's Eyewitness. Similar. Let's get this one out. It's a similar. Not as good, but it's a similar sort of knife. As you see, the finish is nowhere near as good. So what are you getting for your money? You're getting a very, very good finished knife. Right. And last, but by no means least, is a probably the closest I can find to this is a Arthur Wright. So it's Arthur Wright jackknife. As you see, I don't remember what, I think it's a cherry wood or something, maybe. Carbon blade, which has patinaed really, really well. Nice old finish. So in comparison, these are about the same that I can come up with. Look at that. This one's a fraction wider in the hand. As far as price goes, you probably can get 2 of these for the price of one of these. It's like comparing a maybe a Daimler car to maybe a high-end Jaguar, say. You know, Daimler to a Jaguar. Neither one of them are Rolls Royces, but on the other hand, they're both very good at what they are. So, in conclusion, sorry if I've held on for a bit more than I could have done. That's the place I can find it's the same sort of thing to compare it with, sort of. That has also kept its edge very well. So, I mean, it's a good example here. You can almost say these are stuff the same blade. I mean, they're not exactly the same, but they almost look like the same blade. It's that thing, isn't it? Slight differences. It's like brothers and sisters. You know, over one of us are that little bit different. Makes us all individual to who we are. So, and this has definitely got an individuality all to itself. I worked a long time ago with a stonemason. So I've mentioned this before. I think I did work as a grave digger for a number of years. And this particular stonemason used to do a lot of his names and things actually at the graveside, chiseling onto the stone rather than being made up in his shop. I asked him what he was doing, why he was doing what he was doing, and he had actually made a small mistake. And I said to him, "Oh, you made a mistake there," and he said to me, "There is beauty in imperfection." And I never understood what he meant until a few years ago. What we say is the beauty of imperfection, and there's beauty in imperfection. So this one, for instance, every single one of these is probably going to be exactly the same. Exactly the same. No difference at all. The next one's the same as this. The one before this was the same as this. Every one of these, they'll be different. And that's what makes these so special. So there we have it, my friends. I've gone longer than I was planning to do, but on the other end, it is what it is. Right, so I shall put this to bed now because I won't be doing anything with it at the moment. I'm on my own in the house. The young grandson is on his way soon, so I can't have any knives out while he's there, just in case we have accidents. There we are. So the more I look at this, the more I like it. It's a very much a beautiful knife. And when this is all done, I think I'll be getting myself one of these. It's like I say, the more I look at it, the more I like it. Yeah. Right, so let's just get these sort of out of the way. Or shall we? There. The Otter. Thank you if you watched and carried on watching. I'll give you some thoughts of how it is once I start actually doing things with it. I won't be doing any wood carving with it. I don't want to risk any damaging of it. Well, I might do a very, very small amount, just see how it goes. So that's it for now. And I'll see you on down the road. Stay safe, stay sharp, and keep dunking those donuts. Ta-ra from the Toad.